seamlessly through
Guarda, c'è
not
anche
even
qualche
the
partita.
ultimate low ground, but just kind of the mid is just full of people. Every single layer is a fresh start.
Anche in
You
arena,
have
perché?
tons of new builds and a lot of metal coming up.
A lot of metal going through it, and you've got to work through the old builds as
Però
the
una
rhythm
vicina
gets
C300.
taken down and misses out on the placement point. So now
Queste
on board here
ultimamente mi stanno proprio
with
bene.
Haibuzin as he
Anche
makes the
vedendo nei
rotation.
video.
Mexi out of the ball, it picks up Savid.
Ultimamente ogni persona che incontro lascia 8 di vita, 10 di vita. Automaticamente non vengono bene partite. Certo non posso pubblicare, poi certe partite, quelle partite tipo arrivo 40esimo con una kill, devo quello memoria, gli ho lasciato 8 di vita.
Full picking up an elimination with fall damage in your feet in the top.
Un periodo no, cioè proprio un
40
bel
limbs right
periodo.
now. Haibuzin trying to push up through, like I was saying, the player builds that are out there right now. So difficult to push through if they're metal. It requires so many more melee hits from your pickaxe to try to break. It's going to slow you down. You need to take storm damage from it. It's going to put you in a position you won't be able to get in front of the storm while other players are trying to rotate. Next from Loot Boy, looking for a peek shot there. Going to drop out of the box. Looks like a little bit of a delay there.
Just madness on that low ground. Everyone is down there as we're getting closer. Boom, there it is. Top 15 Styler does get taken down on that mid-card by
Oh, pulito sta il shot, pulito.
Brilliantly done, topped out on
Perché
the
ci
white
vince
ammo.
questo?
Crippa gets full as Mods gets blazing, and we're into the top 10. Top 5
Boom!
Draws in with the edit, catches him on the move with the corner edit.
Ah, ma siete figli, Martoz!
Oh man, sorry,
Madonna.
that was insanity. What a quick reaction there, man. Now at 2 eliminations, only 24 builds. G just picked up all that brick a second ago. Is digging through any materials he has left.
Niente.
Bodban all the way to high ground
Bodban
right now.
ha un buon
Single layer across, but it doesn't really matter. No one's looking up, and he's got RPGs for days. Looks like he's going to look down from above and try and take shots.
Good pickups from Crippa on this mid-tarp right now as Botaban is going to work down. Bayonne on the mid-tarp, top 5 just happened as Haibuzin gets ticked over. Shadow will be able to pick it up. Bayonne gets Shadow though on the turn. Can Bayonne catch back up to the zone? And Crippa gets caught by Botaban on the high ground.
Martoz si dà tempesta, insomma.
Strategy on the high ground.
Non si dà tempesta. Ma poi vince, pulita una kill, non l'ha neanche toccata.
Well played there. Even just the single layer of brick, because there were so many layers of material below. That's actually really, really good thinking on his part as he's moving forward. He looks down and says, no one's going to challenge me. There's so much mass in the way that no one's looking up. I just need to keep this. I got to find a spot to connect it, and he dropped down and did that, that's a super common strategy, especially in duos. Typically, you have players that are one's applying pressure, taking shots at people, while the other drops down and reconnects the builds, and they swap roles back and forth. I think we see Tifu and Cloaksy do that all the time. It's super, super common.
Things happen.
Oh yeah.
Kind of start. I don't want to say like made that more prolific.
Questa è la quinta
But it's so smart.
It was kind of like, oh, here's the blueprint for how you go about doing this.
Exactly. You're connecting the canopy of your build to structure that's already established underneath, because then if somebody shoots out what's way back in the storm, you're not going to run back and replace it. But now it doesn't matter because you have another branch connecting underneath.
Oggi ho fatto la skin a 5 euro. Ci ho pagato almeno le masse di 5 euro per
49 players left, so just a tick under half of the lobby. Storm Circle 5 is closing, and we're also going to be rotating through pressure plant, so lots of geysers, lots of innate natural mobility, and a decent amount of mats and metal that can be reused, so it should be interesting to see what ends up happening here as we hop on board here. Alpha, NH being the team trained hard, hits the geyser and
ma quello là sopra? No, quello c'ha un po' di ground. Non lo batti quello di là.
Checking up above quickly, going to layer up twice to stay away from the player underneath. You don't want to get dropped in on somebody else's structure. Replacing the ramp with a cone so you can get quick edits in whatever direction you need. I do want to make a quick statement. You see these kind of edits, he's looking for shots now, and then he'll quickly do a reset after he feels like he's shot for long enough. You don't want to...
Ma è la sua mia? No, non lo colpisce, l'ho detto.
You're exposed and someone might take a shot. There's a lot of players in front of him. He might not see it, but they're there. But what I was going to say is oftentimes we see players do like the window edit and then instantly reset so that they can get transparency through the metal or the brick. More often now I've been seeing players do a door instead of a window, because at this level, even that imagine you have 3, 4, 5 frames where there's a window open. Someone might sneak a snipe shot or rocket something in through the window, and you're gonna get punished. Door doesn't do that. So
close the door.
Well, yeah, you put the door in and it's still just a solid surface, so you prevent any opportunity for somebody to sneak a shot in. Yampi there, I was going to say, you might want to reset that window. Speaking of.
Mongrel in the lobby, Crew in the lobby as well. You can see Mongrel currently sitting on 55 points. Last time we saw him, he was at that 50 mark, so down to it. You can also see Storm Surge is 98 damage above it. Again, that will get turned off at 30 players, so expect aggression to come out. Second Shadow Bomb being caught, just trying to get to the far side of the zone, get away from people, box up, and be safe. Mongrel wants to play patiently, wants to not be eliminated early. Generally, you're used to seeing him play much more aggressive, but with everything on the line, with the queues being closed, with the last opportunity to book a seat in New York City, he knows he can't mess up. He has to get points here if he wants to be going.
You got to be thinking these players too when they're back.
Airwalks and Alpha Amons are both in the lobby. I apologize, but this place is stacked.
No, it's insane. You're right. I was going to say, players typically too at this level that are watching the queue and watching the leaderboard, they're going to ready up and then they're going to immediately go look to see where they are on the board as they go into the next game. Even sometimes they have a chance during when they're boxed up in here, they'll pull up the leaderboard if they can on the website, something like that, and see if they can find out just how many points they need to make.
Giusto per una parte quando giochi in singolo in coppia in squadre normali c'è rovina l'esperienza dei giochi pezzo di palle in arena non c'è proprio una voluta
Oh, Baller almost took out his build there, which could have been absolutely devastating. Would have dropped him down. No target beneath. 28 players remaining. Looking for shots. They find it. There you go. Leon
anche il primo non il
26
secondo.
players remaining. Wolfies gets picked up by Crit. Mongrel up to 56 points.
Non se lo può tirare.
And that's 59 now as
Forse adesso
top 25. Player directly next to him on the box, trying to pop that, and Crew goes down as well. Was in the top 25, but that was the player who was in the second place.
Un botto si spara poco, veramente poco.
Mayhem, who was within distance. Now you have Airwalks.
Serve la bombetta, servirebbe la bombetta. Quello non vale la tempesta.
Follows it right away. Suat gets swatted out of the sky, but Astro SMZ is also making his push for the top as he's picked up his third Elam since we've been watching. Mongo gets another one, picking up Romo as we go to the top 15. Airwalks getting some reloads into that combat shotgun, wants to make sure he has every tool available as we push down to the final fight. Airwalks up on the ultimate high ground. ETQ rounding around the storm. Mongo going to challenge on the mid-tarp, and he gets Carrera, and he also gets into the top 15 as we slide on board. The Train H's Alpha puts the trap down, and he gets Astro. Astro knocked out. Could be his World Cup run over there.
26 points thus far for Alpha, but not a big deal. He's still putting on a good show. Shots back behind.
Pulito pure sto scelto, mi sembra che hai scelto preso la spalla da predatore.
Rotating forward, 9 players remaining.
Non succede a me. Pulito pure questo. Rigori.
6 eliminations, looking for the 7th, pushing through, applying pressure to the wall, does not want the player inside to take the chance to get anything. Mongrel picks up another elimination, then immediately gets eliminated, goes out in 7th place, almost the top 5 of those points.
Casino,
could still be big enough to make his way to New York City. We will have to see before too long. Top 5 now, Alpha, 30 builds, a mini opportunity. Anything to heal right now is going to be big. You don't want to be caught. Players that may have positioning, and always does in fact have that positioning, a 1v1. Players are basically 1-2 boxes away from each other, and Oldies may take the chance to rotate up out of the storm. See here, stuck against the edge. Airwalks, the ultimate high ground, just waiting. 97 builds for Oldies, but only 1 for Airwalks.
52 to 58 in points. This could end up being the difference. Oldies looks to go for it, and he gets the zone back from Airwalks. He takes away the zone, but Airwalks knocks him down. No fall damage coming through. Can Airwalks find the shot?
No build.
Mamma mia.
And Oldies gets the victory royale. Pushes them up to 55. Airwalks
a prendere l'altezza.
58 with
Aveva fatto il pazzo, ci deve darmi la
tempesta. Knowing you just eliminated Airwalks from Solary, Mongrel from Secret. You've got to be feeling really good about that game. A big push for points too. That was, like you said, in the middle of it.
Abbiamo preso direttamente dal Besiktas.
A lot of pressure too, because you have so many players now in these games that we're showing you. You have to remember at home, the ones that we're trying to pick the ones that are best for affecting the leaderboard, because these are the places you need to see. This is Europe, by the way, if you're just tuning in. If you popped in a little late, we're trying to push our way through these games because there's so many things happening. But all these lobbies are going to be so intense because everyone is vying for those top 8 positions to qualify to go to New York City.
And that's what it's all about, getting a spot in the Fortnite World Cup final. This is week 9 of the online open qualifiers, the last chance in the solos competition. And if you want to sit on that stage, if you want to be playing with
Intanto il Pisa batte la Triestina e torna in Serie B il Pisa. Vedremo se farà come la Spalla. Insieme di dispiacere per Venezia che è retrocesso in Serie C. Sta diventando salva. Pensa che sia Venezia scorso stava per arrivare in Serie A. E magari se non sbaglio ti può essere in finale. Quindi il primo tempo trasportava l'Olanda 0-0.
If you want to be playing for your shot at the $30 million.
A quick note too, if you're watching, this is the final game for Europe. Everything for these players to qualify for solos for New York City, to play for $30 million.
Mamma mia, sta proprio un blitz, stavo un blitz da polizia col bar.
For Europe.
Bart,
there are a lot of fans out there of a lot of these players.
Devi spaccare i muri così. Cioè, mi dice che ne ha qualcuno contento in queste condizioni. 47 minuti è perfetta cosa.
Because Fortnite has done something that not many people ever thought would happen. They've put a focus on every player that has played out of their minds. And I want to be sure that all these people that have played, have qualified, have tried their heart out, they need to know that you're supporting the heck out of them. So again, hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Please let your favorite players know that they've done an excellent job. Win or lose, doesn't matter how many eliminations. All these people have a lot of heart. It's important that they know that.
Indeed, a lot of heart coming out from all of these players. It's so incredibly hard to get.
I laugh as you
say,
honestly, what a perfect name to see pop up. All that being said, no mercy this week.
Weigh-in picks up it. He says no mercy this week. Indeed, it's all about those last spots, trying to find the Shadow Bomb player as he rotates through, getting the shots going off here. And this is what it's all about. Storm Surge is on for 3 more players. Weigh-in pushing forward. Lacey Sher gets back and then gets traded out by Rasmussen. We have our top 30. So Storm Surge is off. First placement threshold in 5 more players. Black Sue over there in the mid-tark, going to hop on board with him, sitting on 46 points right now. Going to need a monstrous performance if he wants to top off. He's seen a number of players pushing up towards that 60 range. Don't forget, 8 spots coming out of Europe. Top 25, the first placement threshold. And Black is in a good spot to hit it with the 4 Shadow Bombs, using the first one now.
The stream's got to be feeling good about how their players planned thus far. Black Sue and Skype both excellent thus far. Potentially see Vato at some point. We'll have to find out. 28 players, 26, 25. What a quick shift in player count. Points going out. 3 for everybody left on the board. Down to 22 already. This rotation has been lethal for so many. Such a big shift. Down to 21 now. Chip goes down. 20. Every time I feel like I say it, we're about to see 19. There's another elimination. The Toxic Donut removed from the game. Pushing forward here, 2 eliminations. Don't want to get caught by someone boxing up as we've seen so many times.
Grande, ma non siamo per bella, infatti l'ha perso.
Maybe lands somewhere inside a box. The launch pad going to move forward with the Storm. Excellent position now, has a chance to kind of wait and peek back behind. Someone is up above. He's got to be careful there. That edit going to jump up and move on through to the next section of this circle. Still not stopped. We're very close. You look at the mini-map, the blue and white cross over the circles. Once that happens, you know players are going to start boxing up and peeking back for sure. Back-to-back shots, back-to-back eliminations.
No, he only got one of them. Daryl got the other one. That could end up being huge. Like we said, every single one of these interactions mattering, but Blackzo trying to push the envelope and get every elim anyway. Will he be able to find it? He hits the shot, gets the siphon onto Purge. All of a sudden, Blackzo has single-handedly fragged his way into the top 5. 57 points, but we've seen more. He needs to keep pushing. This is the last match on the server. This is the top 5. Frenzy, Nate, Squeaky, Masato, and Blackso will be closing out the European region. Blackso right now extending the timeout on the Shadow Bomb. He's in your bottom right. He drops down. Nate gets taken out by Masato. Frenzy begins to work. Top down. Takes 55 fall damage. Blackso pushes in. Hitting Masato in the same box. Masato disengages around the side. Blackso desperately trying to find the shot. Needs everything he can. Top 4. Squeaky goes down as Masato finds it. Frenzy continues working from the top down, but Blackso needs the space. No builds left on Frenzy. 47 points for him, 57 for Blackso. This is his chance. Can he get Lestream to the World Cup final? He's looking for it. He finds the first shot. 88. Can he convert? No. Frenzy picks up the Elim. He finds the 30 right after. Beats the Elim and the victory royale. 461. But can it be enough? And can he close it out? He's looking for the shot. 49 shield, 85 health, no builds from the low ground player. Frenzy gets cleaned up. 61 for Lestream. Blackso. But will it be enough? Courage, will it be enough?
We will find out, folks. 5 weeks of solo competition have led to this moment in Europe. The queues are done, and now it is time to find out who exactly has made it on through to the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Who will take up those final spots in the European region?
I think it's time to take a look.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, first off, congratulations to Andretta, who throughout the entire day was in that top spot. Crew, Skype, Light, Mongrel has made it on in. Was what? Everyone was wondering if he was going to do it. People had high expectations. He clutches in the end. Mku, Teak, and who did we just see in that last game?
There you go, man. Blackso, he makes it in for Lestream. That's huge for the French-speaking community because we saw Solary already go through, and Lestream kept getting edged out every week, but now it's Blackso's time to shine. Really quick, though, Andretta. So you talked about this guy's been on fire all day long. We actually kind of pulled stats on his previous week qualifiers. For the previous solo weeks, 291th place, 127, 218, 610, and now first. All day long. Went from like 50 viewers on Twitch to like 20,000. Send Andretta some love. All his hard work has truly paid off. These are the 8 that are coming through, Courage.
Congratulations to them. I think there's one more thing we can do. It's time to punch their ticket. Zeke,
I'll start over here.
Over there.
Boop. There you go.
Andretta made it. Crew made it. It's at the middle one. Skype made it.
There you go.
Light. Mongrel, congratulations again, brother. In the middle, Mku, and finally, Teak, and wait.
There you go.
Laksu as well.
There you go.
8 players from Europe who will join Moffin and Rota season, as we saw earlier, making it on in. Incredible stuff. Europe was an insane day today, just as we expected. High-level lobbies, tons of people left all the way to that 5th zone. But here's the beauty of it, folks. We've got more action to bring you. We're going to go to a quick 5-minute break. When we come back, we'll catch you up to speed on some of the other regions before we kick off the NA East action.
Zeke, this is it. This is the last chance, all right? People need to know about this block, all right? This is your last.
Un cavolo doppio, mannaggia. Io fa ancora tutte le sfide, quanta roba devo fare. Mamma mia. Come venite poi torniamo a commentarlo. Commentiamo qui. World Cup. Ok. Una rampa, va che devo fare sfiga, se non sbaglio, c'è una rampa. Fa qualcosa a rampa. C'è qualcosa a rampa. Perfetto. Ah. Ma ci andiamo. Vedi che sono atterrato male poco. Però per ora ci accontentiamo. Questa è la bicicletta che intendo. Ma non diventa si spreassa troppo. Ce l'ho in camera. È un po' che un po' accendato con una festa. Lo so ragazzi, non ci vedo. Io un botto non ce l'ho fatto, non può giocare da battaglione. Ho fatto qualche altro parkour qualche giorno fa, dei disastri. Sinceramente. Devo fare troppa strada ragazzi, adesso. Avanti non sto trovando quasi. No. Stavo dicendo, quante ne ho trovate? Due cettine. No. Qui c'è di bello. Ok, non ci fa qualcuno. Non la palla. Allora. Inizia a andare a questo. Ah, sceso nel touch. Io no, non so lo trovo qua. Tanto se devo fare sta vedi assolutamente no. Non si sta non sono sezione. Vedete quello quando vi dico che lascio che io praticamente non io piace sempre le cose non ci va a mettere proprio così. Poi con tattico piano. Guarda, stava rampando, vero? Questo è il facciamo il giro. Non c'è qualcosa. Ah, perché? Adesso. Sì, sì. Allora c'è ma quasi rotto la faccia. Che fa? Non si vede non vedo nessuno. Guarda io. Andiamo un po'. Allora. Eccolo. Aspetta. Sì. Già ci sono due ciocchini. La palla non è più rotta. Maronna, bella che cade. Peccato. Ah, dovevo prendere una sparata. Perché qualcuno mi ha sparato. No, che ho sparato. Eccolo. Ah, facciamo un video la palla, va? Come sei? Oh, tu vai, torna. Là. So che non devo farlo. Allora faccio. Non devo farlo. Ah, aspetta un attimo. Sì. La mia che ho fatto una rotta del fan. Non ho cominciato perché hai fatto? No. Ah, come. Che ci vado io. Ah, dove ricordo? What? Non ho capito. chiedo. Possibile? Non ci vedo. Non ci vedo. Allora, schiatta male sotto. Perché te ne fate tutto. Poi lanciamo zitto. Allora, uno sta. Sì, vabbè, non è. Se tiri la cazzo di palla di merda. Che palle, non te. Non posso più iniziare. Questo c'è chi la ripetizione. Due coglioni. Cazzo fare? Sì, ma sto bene per andare a prendere del colpo. Non è tutto. Cioè, tipo 80 in testa, 80. Prima ho fatto il detto di da solo.
As well up on the high ground has him. So the first rocket from Ariel comes in, and then Sazman's second finds elimination. Another rocket from Ariel up on the high ground. Look at this. Down below, they're just desperately trying to keep their builds up. They're burning through match. Sazman is now out. And look, he gets challenged over front. Challenged to the right, finds two players. And he makes this a 1v1, but look at his HP right now. First rocket's going to come in. How is he going to pull this off, Monster? I don't know if he can. He doesn't really have much going for him. 24 health. He picked up 500 metal from 0 to 500. 50 builds. This is huge. If those get fully built off, they're going to absorb an entire rocket and still stay built. But ladies, this is a tough spot. That's a tall ask. That's a tall ask. Really was 200 HP on area with the RPG as well. He is fully loaded med kit, minis, he had everything he needed. That was a tough end game for Sazman. But hey, second place is not too shabby in this format. You get, a ton of places. But more importantly, those two eliminations to squeak out. We've seen the difference of 1 point. It's literally what all these games came down to. So that little flick of the moment, that little, reaction to jump down there and go for it. That's the risk we take, and that's the payout we get. Now up on over. There you go. So don't forget, this is now where an Asia replays. You can see at the top right. So these happen again overnight while we were all asleep. I was asleep like a baby. That's not true. I woke up several times. I was mad about it. Mafia XD, though, was the victor coming out of that Asia replay. Yeah, you see there. Mafia finds someone hiding in the cone. Let's capitalize on the nice little elimination. Sees a loop back there, but I feel a little too far to go scavenge for, so he's just on the hunt still here. These things are poised up outside of the Dusty Divot. Really tough place to battle all in. Never want to find yourself in the center of it. Nice shot right there.
No.
As he catches someone who's running right by. These competitive players are so good with the accuracy.
Se fa ancora bella grossa, poi si può ancora usare. Quindi si barra. Quello pochissimo che infatti.
There's no way that man was going to get out of there because with the 60-second threshold now, the Storm can also just reward that Elam regardless from off here. And whoa, he jumps into the zone for the death of materials. Didn't even rip that balance. It's going to cost like 70 health there.
That's a
lot. Okay, so he did pick up 3 campfires. Sure, he can heal up, but that's such a tell, right? The moment he places campfire, telling everyone around you, hey, I'm low HP. I have to use this if I hope to survive. Now keep in mind, he was at the edge of the storm. He had quite the rotation to make. Because he dipped into the storm, everyone else is already making their way to safety. he's going to have a relatively safe rotation, but, like, again, he's in critical condition. If he finds in the Elam,
cioè, quello lì 47 col pompo blu, la punta
right back
80 con quello
position,
c'è.
but he's got to find that Elam.
Dude, talk about, like, insane rotation. First of all, he didn't get shot once coming from the furthest side of the Dusty Divot, and there was multiple players set off on bases. That is what we call that little bit of luck factor that sometimes you just need to kind of pull through here because it doesn't happen like that very often. Someone gets ripped out there, Moffin lands a nice little 78.
Quello c'è mai.
Still in the game now.
Reload that heavy snipe. So just look for an opportunity. I doubt he's going to try and go for close range snipes. He's probably going to use it to just punch into people's bunkers. He has his own rift to go. If things get a little hairy, I think he probably wants to use it for the lead. This is great. Just punch through, there you go, and use the other player's rift. And we have a little more going right now. We're going on the little lip there of Dusty Divot. That's such an incline that if you don't make it first, you can actually block other people out, and they have to bring materials to get over the little hill there. So I like that play, just saying, you know what? This guy used the rift, and look at this.
Ok, questa forse non si appella. Sì. Vai. Può dire. Potete scegliere questa per mettere una piramide. Non potete mettere le scale.
Just like that. And this is huge now, too, because not only does he get all the Elams, the campfire still going, so people are going to be like, oh, that player must be weak. Would we like to engage him? And Mothman's sitting on
Quindi c'è quel rift.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, come on in.
That would be a big mistake for someone there. Let's look at this map here. This is the Asian region, guys. Swimming with Asia. Popping into some of what occurred overnight here. Charmu. Gonna get this little moment here in the show. Nice shot right there. Oh, man. Targets hit with the Shadow Bomb. Don't forget that animation while you're in Shadow Bomb as well. You're vulnerable. You are very vulnerable. You have to be careful of your surroundings. You take damage. You're not invincible in the Shadow Bomb.
Man, Charmu is just burning through materials. That was a pretty rough rotation. It's probably going to cost him in the long run, because, I mean, he did go through quite a bit of maps, but... you know, Monster, I like to pose this question. I've already posed it to Spooky, posed it to Kitty. You know, you guys are members of the community. You've taught so many of us different things. You know, you got a podcast, Patreon Monster Defenses. Go send him a follow. He's incredible. But you've been in situations like this, right? You played in some things. You played in, I think, fall sports as well, right? Yep. You know, we went to Korea together to watch Korea Open. So you understand what these players are thinking. So maybe people that are kind of new to Fortnite, that maybe this is your first time coming in, you want to just break down some things for them. Yeah. Like, for instance, like rotation. Like, what is Matthew thinking right now as he's barreling forward, trying to...
Yeah, so, like, obviously, initial threat thing, you want to handle everyone here next to the crest lane. So just even every single decision can be broken down. The way they use traps, a lot of these players, you want to double trap left and right wall, so you cut off all plans to escape. Something small like that here.
Però tu
Questo
è bello, ti aspettano tanto se ti ancora.
That Elam right there is going to give him a long time to get the escape off the high ground, but just recognizing the tech differences, the way competitive players play zone, they typically like to hug the zone. They never give too much real estate in the end moments. They take their time and hug the zone, flirt with that storm line. So many little different things. You can really just nitpick and break it all apart. It's so crazy in the highest level.
Yeah, I love
it.
I'm not great at articulating my thoughts to the backhand and stuff. I understand what's happening. I'm trying to tell you a thing. All like it happens so quickly, especially.
That's what the fans of you should do, you know.
The APM, the actions per minute in Fortnite is unparalleled to any other VR I've ever experienced. And NFL really draws specifically. Mothman pulled through, man. Took it right underneath the feet of people like Aim Hero that Zeke and I had. We had the pleasure of casting it at South Korea. We crushed it. We saw Sinnoh out there. We met all, dude. It's like so surreal, dude.
I remember that story that would happen so vividly. We met him because we were like, almost like a green room waiting to go. And we saw players around us, and Aim Hero was like, he popped in the room, and we're like, oh, hey, like, hi. As a matter of fact, remember, there was like this divider, we were standing over it, and they were like, Zeke, I love you. And I was like, wait, what? your defense, and we were like, wait, oh, first off, congratulations. Obviously, you know, we know you're the victor, and that is exactly why 11 eliminations and the victory out. Turned into a massive lead for him. But yeah, I remember, and then they just called us out. They're like, yeah, you're Monster, and you're Zeke, and I was just like, what the heck?
That was definitely crazy to think outside the country.
Yeah, that was what was
We're out the country.
I was
Fortnite on a global scale,
man, how you know, that's so crazy. That was like at the beginning of the year, and now here we are, dude.
We have not been a whole year passing for it right now. This thing that's just like exploded.
Goodness, the snipe coming out.
Sniper, mamma mia.
Wow, what a massive shot coming out of Moffin there. Look, check this out. 31 players left. He's already on 6 eliminations. This guy is crazy, and this is who is going to the World Cup Finals. This is the level of play we will see in the finals.
Yeah, Moffin's going to have to bring it. When you put a player who's only experienced one region, let's just say, against the likes of the rest of the world, who knows what region is really going to come out on top. Keep in mind, too, though, guys, you know, EU and the American region, the European and American region, will of course have a larger presence just off of the sheer numbers. So it is going to be interesting how the top 20 turns out, especially considering, you know, some presence a little less than others, but I mean, all these guys are equally skilled.
That's right.
In some capacity. They're all deserve to be there. All of them.
And you know what's funny too is we interviewed, in case you missed it earlier, go back and check out the vlogs. We actually interviewed Sosman, the winner from OCE, and you know, he was just basically explaining, like, you know, we asked him how do you feel about going into the Fortnite World Cup Finals, and he was like, oh, you know, OCE plays differently than NA does, and it's going to be interesting for me going to finals and competing against that because we just play so differently. So I almost, in my head, like, I just imagine everyone kind of playing their own game going into finals, but at the same time, like, you got to think this is a $30 million prize. This is huge. You know, the biggest stage ever
for different places. I mean, but that goes against everyone else too, though.
Sure.
Because that means, like, oh man, just think about it.
I think finals gonna have its own
they're gonna have a style, and of course the pressure's gonna be high, guys. I think the real question is who's gonna have the confidence to take a fight and win a fight. Like, who is straight up gonna have the confidence and just be like, you know what, I don't respect your builds, I'm pushing you. Like, who's gonna be that guy, right? Because that's really what it comes down to. If you are confident like that, that's why you see people like Bugga, Dubs, Clicks, right, Stompy. They were like, what duo are you? I don't care if you're Star. I'm gonna take your wall right now.
Exactly.
And that level of play is why. And dude, we've seen Stompy do it every week. Even this time around, he got 11. He was just outside of top 10. So trust me, he's still here, guys. That's what they do. They just do crazy.
Yeah. That's actually something you taught me way back when. You cannot. Let's say it's just Zeke, me, and I'm in this game somehow. I don't know, some alternate universe, and I'm good at the game, and I'm fighting off against someone like Moffin here, who qualified as that #1 player going into finals. I cannot stop and sit here and go, that's Moffin. I know what he's capable of. I can't make a mistake. I just have to go. It doesn't matter who that is. I just have to play my game. I have to play the very best that I can. And at the end of the day, that's all I can ask for, right? Like, the moment you stop and think, that's Tfue, I think that it's already too late. You've already made the error, right? Like, you can't stop it. And some people can't. So they're like, okay, I know that's Tfue. I know he's going to try and probably do this based on what I've seen and the information I have. But if you're just sitting there and thinking like, oh man, that's Tfue, I don't know if I can fight him. Like, no, you can fight him. You've made it to finals for a reason. Take the fight if you think you can.
Yeah, it's also going to get crazy too, because for Fortnite World Cup, if you guys don't know already, we're going through full games. The early game story, the contestant, the points of interest, who likes to land where the map's going to be at that point, right? Things are going to change, and the game is going to be played in a way that we have not seen yet. That's what excites me the most, is that we're going to see 100 of the world's best under one hub. The Fortnite World Cup.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. And to see all the Fortnite fans there as well, kind of cheering on the people they support.
Feel the crowd's energy
right
through your body.
I'm gonna cry.
It's literally you're gonna feel the vibration of the entire stadium.
Just erupt when incredible plays happen, you know.
Oh man.
Ooh, dude, chills, dude, chills.
Chills, dude.
Oh yeah, we just fist bumped. You guys didn't see it, Fortnite fan. We had a little bit of a moment there. We hope you had that one with us. Hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Are you ready? Are you hyped for the Fortnite World Cup Finals in New York City? Alter Ego here finds an elimination, cracks that player. Now this is his first elim He's probably hoping for more, right? At this point, he wants as many points as possible, so he's going to look to probably play a little bit more aggressive, right? But look at everyone else. Mafin, the #1 player who came through for Asia, is in this lobby, and he's dominating the high ground. 12 eliminations, by the way. He has just been shutting it down while we've been chatting up a storm here. Mafin going for the high ground. He's holding it. Nice little side jump right there. No errors coming out of him. Look at how he uses the boom bow to crack open all the builds. Nice little 2 right there. Here comes the pressure. Can he get the follow-up? He's looking for it. Nice little side jump, and that's another one. This player is in pickaxe territory. Bye-bye jackpot. Mob could not even get the loot. Couldn't get the spoils. Another boom bow crack open right there. And when a fresh build comes out, if you do not hesitate, you send a boom bow right away, you break it all open. So that's how he's able to just like catch these players off guard, because those roof panels are just, that's it, exploding right up. Yeah. Low ground, CXV gets one elim there, and it's Macy and Mev who's going toe to toe. Mob still just has the dominant position. Yeah, I mean, look, so he's gonna drop down. He's got the single build.
Look. È morto.
How hurt I am.
Sai toccava il cesto.
Che
ha vinto? Ha vinto la mafia. Ancora? E ancora non l'hanno toccato. 15 kill.
That's literally doubling your score out of nowhere. If you were in the top 10 and you had that come up, that's it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, guys, you know, we've had an awesome time, but for now, we're going to hit pause. Let's send it back into studio with Dr. Lupo, because I believe the doctor is in. What a terrible, repetitive joke, Zeke, but I appreciate the effort. I'm just kidding. Thanks, Zeke. Appreciate that. Crazy games from Asia and Oceania. You love to see kind of the meta changes and how different regions present themselves and the way that they adjust their gameplay relative to everybody else. But Europe today, and as we've seen multiple times in the past, Europe has done an excellent job of putting on a show like I think few people could even possibly imagine. And to talk about that and an interesting turn of events for who ended up at the top, joining me right now is Sundown. What do you think so far about Europe?
Thank you so much, Lupo. Indeed, it was crazy. So just a couple of quick facts I want to write down. 15 points separated 100th place and 8th place. That means a 5-point victory route was the difference of going to New York City and being in the 100th spot. That is absurd for how close it was. Blackso, in that final game we watched, pushed him up to 61 points. He was tied at 61, but because he had the victory royale and got the average elim at the end, it pushed him into the last spot. We talk about how every single interaction ends up mattering, and then unfortunately on the outside looking in, Airwalks, the last play we saw, if he had had one more build, he could have made it up the elevation and kept the storm. Instead, lost it, lost the victory royale, and lost his spot in New York City. Mitro also on the outside looking in, 2 top 15 finishes, but not being enough. That lets you know how crazy it is. However, the player who took the top spot was Cypher's Andretta with a crazy run, and we're going to be joined by him right now. Andretta, man, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good.
I mean, I would hope so. So we saw you yesterday put on an incredible show, and week after week, your placings have gone up. What was the difference between this weekend and all of the other weekends? Were you just feeling it? Did you eat your Wheaties for breakfast? What's going on?
The thing is, the other weeks I wasn't that confident.
Ragazzi, intanto sbagliamo, facciamo questa partita, va? Intanto. Pioggia di... Ah no, perché c'è il coso. Mazza il culo, ogni volta ci danno un posto di cesso sempre le cose. Ogni volta. Se vai di qua c'è un... Ma veramente. Mi sta più a culo. E così questa sfiga l'acqua campionato. Questa senza come si può. Ma vedo il fuoco. Allora? Cosa è successo? Cosa è successo? Ah! Ah! Sono morto. Non me la dai! No, pieno materiali. Affanculo pieno materiali. Dio mio, affanculo. Ah, che palle. Comunque sono vicino a cosa è successo. Ci devo fare un pavimento e una scala. Ma ha fatto tutto tranne che quello. E ma magari tutto su. Vabbè, trampolino. Bella. Tanto dove c'è sto pistola finanziata e tacco, ovviamente. No, non ce l'ho. No, non cominciato.
You get 5 or 6 aces, just solid games, big points, big placement. You're knocking on the door. All you have to do is not choke it up. Just ease it out, ease it out. Get a couple here, get a couple there. Secure the deal, and Adrena knew 5 games in. Oh my God, I think I got the 5 really need to make it to New York City. That was it. That was like literally it. Long before those get first in the whole thing. European, the toughest region, in my opinion. Yeah. One of the toughest regions, of course, you can't take away from West, who sometimes only gets one spot. You know, OCE, Asia, and Brazil, of course, they only get one spot. It's crazy. That's arguably harder, but when you talk about mass player pool, Europe is hard, dude, to get number 1. It's insane. Well, especially for Andretta, I had a card not that long ago kind of saying a few of his placement thoughts. Last week we watched him end in 610th place, and now the last solo week, now to see him in the final week come out as that number 1 player. You know, that's close. You know, I would associate like, you know, there's 8 spots, and if you hit one of the 8, great, awesome. I'm qualified, great. But to be able to say, of that 8, I was number 1. Look, you know, Tifus of the world, you guys need to respect my game. I came in number 1 in Europe. That's why I'm here in the finals. Like, let's go. It's going to be insane. Oh, man, 23 people left in the current lobby, though. Storm Circle 6. Now, guys, don't forget, we are hopping into Brazil games. These are live. For a moment there, we had the timer. We're about a minute 30 or so left on queue time. Don't forget, it's 10 games. Not 40. Okay, I was close. Darn. I was just off by 10. We have either that 3-hour window or 10 matches to play, whichever comes first. And then obviously we're going to, you know, make sure that, because don't forget, you can queue up even with those last few seconds and then play out an entire match. So we want to just make sure everyone has enough time to wrap up their games, get those standings out. But here we go. Peru, hopping in with him. 100 ping. All right.
Things are unfolding right now as we speak. So this is a live situation here. Brazil known for another region that you have to pick up heavy elimination, secure placement points. This is not just a win every game and you make it through scenario. You need the elims as well. Nice shot right there from 100 ping. Connecting with the combat. Little bunces snogging right there.
Yeah,
yeah, you definitely want to look up. You never want to make that happen because you waste a secondary launch pad, but it's okay. New rotation coming out, he's got to reassess. He's going to be able to get himself to safety. Now, he's already hit top 15, so everything's okay. We're still in the running here. But, you know, there's a lot of big names in the Brazil region. All the W7M boys. You see the red teams, right? You know, Snow, just to name one. You know, the X-Own King. So many talented players.
Team Techno Viking kind of.
Also from Red, you know, man, there's so many players here. This spot can go to. Tries to challenge for the launch pad. Doesn't get it. Says, Kin, I'm going to go ahead and shut you down. You took that launch pad. I need it, and that's what helps him make the rotation.
Ooh, but he does get hit by a combat. It's ice in the high ground, so Peru's now found himself in a dire situation. He's got to start healing. Tony's underneath the build, putting some pressure up. But Tony gets melted by Code, Pulsari, and so does Gabriel. Just gets owned by Vanessa on the edge there. Clipnode now putting pressure down. We're going to hop into his perspective here as he's looking for this combat. That's one, that's two. Doesn't find a third, but it's okay as he raises himself up in the layer. Just trying to get a brief moment of peace in this crazy storm that he's in right here. He can't even heal. And nice little shot. Fran, he catches him in the toe. He's going to keep him in the game here.
This is huge, man. He's already on 8 eliminations. When we talk about elimination counters, especially on finals, 8 is massive. You know this player has been on a spree. And look at this. Clipnote looking to play it out as technically as possible, looking for these angles, waiting for people to turn their backs. Oh, my. Send shots over. I think he's trying to go for the water place.
Yeah, he hit this guy for white, so he knows he can take this right here. He's got to be careful, though. Can't let his guard down. Turns around. It's Peru. He was in a weird spot before. He was very low on health. Turns that one around. Someone else goes down to the storm right there, so Clipnote couldn't even get that. It's Vamos, who was still in the game. And Exakal holding up the high ground right now. What's he going to do? He's just walking on these builds. He doesn't have anything left. Neither does Clipnote.
In the shadow form, he just obliterates the player.
Non sei partita. Cioè, io perché devo prendere prima di quello? Altri scellini. Altri scellini, cioè, io veramente guarda. Non so vedere. sì. Avete fatto tutto ma non so. Ma perché mi fanno il shot a caso? Perché? Ma Dio mio, perché mi fanno il shot con una pistola? Se questo mi ha dato più di 80 in testa! Ma mi sono rotto la minchia! Poi perché l'ho fatto nel muro lì? Io non l'ho potuto fare il muro là! Si è rotto il cazzo, mi sono rotto, non c'era proprio il cazzo! Io voglio solo da sta cazzo di pistola di merda! Dio mio! Niente da cambiare. Tutto lo faccio un po' anche in testa. Non capivo come fosse sempre lì. Ah, no, non sta. Vediamo là. Vabbè. No, vabbè, io non ci posso. capitano esatto. Di copia. Via qua, un po' giù. Perché spara? Guarda, cioè, guarda dove uno non mi ha saltato, 2 muri me ne ha fatti tutti e 2 nel pavimento. Il materiale questo non li finisce mai, i scintini questi non li finisce mai, finisce mai un cazzo questo. Poi spezzo a costruire non finisce mai, dai, vabbè, basta. Vabbè dai, basta. Che cambia la live, che è una partita importante, che voglio dire, nessuno non moriva mai.